These are the car restoration tips. You'll receive 10 of them over the next few weeks. Now, some of these tips I learned ahead of time, and some of them I learned after it was too late. So hopefully these tips will help you in your car restoration, and feel free to pass them on to your friends and that are also restoring their cars. So when you're choosing your car, there's a lot of factors to look at. You have to figure out what you want. Do you want a two-door? Do you want a four-door? Is it going to be for just two people to ride around in? Is it going to be for the family? So you have to decide what kind of vehicle. Some people go ahead and start restoring a car and spend thousands of dollars in it, and then they realize that's not really what I wanted, and you won't recover that money. Nobody will pay you what you put into it. So, is it a common car? Could be a common car or a rare car. Okay, you have to look at that as well. If it's a common car, you want to make sure that you find a good one, because there'll be lots of them around, and you don't want to be spending thousands of dollars in that car and then find out later you could get a better one when you're looking for a parts car. If it's a rare car, are you going to be able to find the parts? There's no use starting a project if it's going to be impossible to find the kind of parts you need to make it a proper restoration. And of course, what level of restoration do you want to do? How much money do you want to spend? When it comes to rare cars, the parts can be really expensive. I know of a guy that needed a certain piece of stainless steel for a rare car, and he ended up paying $3,500 for one piece of stainless trim. So that's worth keeping in mind. It depends on what you want, how much work you want to do. Now, when I got my car, it was very rare, and it would be hard to find a good one probably. Mine was in very rough shape, but I only paid $500 for it. It didn't run, and I had to completely restore it, frame off restoration and everything. So I spent $500 on the car, and I ended up spending $30,000 to finish it, and I did a lot of the work myself, so it could have cost $100,000 if I was the type of person that doesn't want to do anything and just wants to take it to a mechanic, to a body shop, things like that. So you have to look at it that way, because if you're the type that doesn't want to do a lot of work, you want to do a little bit of work, just play around with it, maybe you can find a car for $20,000 and just put some money into painting it and a little bit of interior work, and then you've got your car finished. So it depends on what you're looking for.